Hey everybody. Welcome back to the Kawaii for Real radio show. It's your
Oh my
boy
gosh.
Shondis Quandis
And I'm Radio Rebel.
and Radio Rebel. What's on the docket today, son?
So,
How you doing,
okay, well,
lad?
pretty good. Today we're going to be talking about controversies, okay? Are you ready for that?
Oh boy, my favorite.
Do you have some controversies against you?
Controversies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I lied. I'm so stupid. Conspiracy theories.
Wow.
Edit that out, Jamie.
Yeah, well, already ruined up the whole show.
Dude, it's already over.
God, send it to the shitter.
Literally, I'm
Can it?
canceled. Anyways.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Are you ready?
Editing this as we speak. I'm typing away. I'm
Yeah,
editing.
exactly. Yeah, right at the 1 minute or something. Mark.
So conspiracy theories. Wow, what do you know about those, Mickey?
So
what do you know about
I think I know everything about them.
You think
to be
you know
honest.
everything about conspiracy theories?
Yeah. I know which ones are real and which ones are fake.
Oh, real shit.
I got a few for you, and we're gonna go down, and you can tell me if you think they're real or fake.
Hey, that's pretty helpful. It's good that you know them already.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty good. Got the answer, the cheat sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that on cliffnotes.org?
Yeah, I did. Sponsored by.
What is it? What's that one thing everyone used to cheat all the time, like the note cards?
Quizlet?
Quizlet, yeah, you found the conspiracy theory Quizlet.
It was like true or false.
Is it moonlighting? False.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got going on here?
All right. So number one, the moon landing. Is it real or fake? Some people think it's not real because we haven't been back to the moon since. And did they really got the computers and technology to go to the moon at that time?
Well, I did watch an Adam Ruins Everything video.
Oh, I love that guy.
Way back when, and I do remember him saying something about the technology it would have taken to fake it would have been more difficult to procure than what it would have actually taken to just dead ass land on the moon.
Is that true?
Which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
That just don't seem right.
It doesn't seem right, but
Yeah.
that's what Buddy said, and
You're like, well, Adam said the moon landing was real, so
yeah, Adam ruined. Adam ruined this country is what it was. That's what the episode should have been.
My Adam can beat up your Adam.
I don't know. I mean, you also have to think, right? Like the space race was happening at the time, and also like Russia definitely beat us to every benchmark of space. Like they were the first to send anything to space, send a person to space, send an animal to space, do an orbit, send it they were first to do everything. The only thing that the US beat Russia on was literally having a motherfucker touch the moon.
Okay.
So we would have had good reason to fake it.
That's true. That's true.
If it were fake. Maybe if there was oil on the moon we would have gone.
That's true. Maybe
we would have been up there lickety split.
I do forget that it's a race. Maybe America just is that competitive to where they would just make it happen because they want to win, fake or real.
Sam, look, an oil. Where? Ah! I don't know. So where are we ranking this moon landing on a scale of 1 to 10? What are we thinking here?
Well, so for the longest time, I thought it was real. But then I be talking to some people and they're like, nah, it's fake. And they do not believe it's real. And they'll fight me on that. So the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of the government be doing crazy stuff. They be killing people. So
JFK, yeah.
Yeah, so did they do that? I don't know. Or did they lie? They always be lying. So I think fake. 1 to 10. I'm pretty either way, so I think 1 means it's not real, so I'll give it a 4. So it's basically in between, but more leaning towards fake.
Okay, what did we establish? 10 was definitely real. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 6.
6, really?
I'm gonna also split the difference.
Okay.
But you know what? No, that's not even. I'm gonna go 9.
You think it's real?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I'm pretty sure that we have like shit on the moon, or like if you like look with a telescope, you can like see like the flag that we put there.
Oh,
right,
like...
Jamie, can we get
Jamie, can you pull up the flag? The
can
Pride flag, Pride Month.
Can you see the U.S. flag on the moon with a telescope? No, it's not possible to see on the moon with a telescope. It's fake.
Okay, it's fake.
Okay. Because the objects are too small. A telescope would need 60,000 times better resolution to see something that small would require. Basically, internet says we can't see the flag because we don't have a telescope, and
that's what they want
actually,
you to think.
it's because that's what they want us to think.
Yeah.
So never mind. Actually, one.
One.
That should definitely. I don't know. I'll go with like a 6.
6. Okay. So split the difference. So you think it's more likely true than untrue?
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing: is like unlike a lot of other conspiracy theories, the moon landing in particular is one of those ones where it's like, honestly, like if we landed on the moon, great. If we didn't, like, who cares? You know, it's one thing if it's like, oh, the lizard people, because that's like, okay, that like affects, you know, my life. But like, what?
The moon don't matter that
What's
much.
gonna, like, okay, if you found out tomorrow that like, oh, it was fake, you're gonna be like,
True, yeah.
Time to go back to work, I guess.
Literally, yeah. Time to clock in.
Time to clock in and lock in.
Do you think we're gonna get to Mars anytime soon?
I mean, it depends on how you define soon, but
next, like 100 years.
I think my man Elon, I think he'll take us there himself. I think he'll put his Crocs into sport mode and he'll get us there. I
think it's gonna be like the Titanic ship, and it's just not gonna work out.
You see that? I saw a picture recently of a graph of like deaths caused by the Titanic. And so it was like a flat graph, and then it was like the 1960s or whenever it happened, right? You see like a big spike, and then flat graph, and then you see 2023, and there's like a little bump.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, because of that. Oh my gosh! Did you see another like billionaire is trying to go down?
Yeah,
again?
Of course, dude. And well, like, can you blame them? Like, if you were rich as fuck, and like not. You've done all the drugs in the world, and like fucking kids doesn't do anything for you anymore, or whatever. Geez. You know, it's like, bro, like what else are you gonna do? You go fucking see the Titanic,
bro.
And go
just
to space
buy
and
an island, have your friends over,
and invite Punk Bob.
Not a bad island, but like a good one.
Yeah,
I don't know. Start a company. Oh yeah, do you? Like, cause I'm not trying to die like that. Like I guess I could make the submarine and like give it to other people like to go on, but I wouldn't go on it personally. Dude, it sucks.
You just control it from home.
Yeah. Did you see that the like whoever made it, like he like forced his son to go on it too, and his son didn't want to go, and now his son like died. So. Yeah.
Wait, so his son died on it?
Yeah, his son was also because they were both on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so like his son was like, no,
I did not see that.
Yeah. And Mr. Beast said that he got invited to go on it too. Yeah, he could have.
Mr. Beast.
Dude, he could have been Mr. Died.
Shit, bro. I don't know.
Hey,
something about that. I just imagine like the thumbnail that like his crew would post even after he's dead, and it's just like him with a black guy like under the water.
Oh, jeez. Hey guys, I just spent 1 week in a submarine. So day 1. It's a little cramped in here.
If you're watching this video right now, I am dead.
Yeah, so... Oh, boy.
First person to like this video gets the entire will to my estate.
Did you see how he is actually divvying up his, like, possessions? Basically...
Wait, he's already planning his death?
He has, like, a plan.
He's like 20-something. What the hell?
He's like, dude, he's like 25. He's like, or 26. But... He was basically like, yeah, I'm gonna have all my like crew members, like his friends that are in the video.
Among Us?
Yeah, oh my God. They're gonna put their hand on his grave. Last one to take their hands off the grave gets everything. Yes.
Well, that's a shit post.
No, it's real. It's real. That's his real thing. He was like, I don't care. Like, I hope people don't like get mad at them and be like, oh, you're disrespecting him. Like, this is what I want. I want them. Last one to take their hands off gets everything. My YouTube channel, my companies, everything. That's what he said.
Bro, that's fucking insane.
Dude.
Do I have... Wait, so what if I just, like, show up to his funeral and just stick my hand on it?
You have to be one of the, like, members.
Bro.
So you gotta get initiated.
Wait, what if I marry in? I marry in.
Yeah, you could marry in. Maybe.
Marry into the Mr. Beast fortune.
Yeah, so you could.
There we go. I'll bring my, Are there any women on his crew?
No.
Oops, all dudes. Damn.
I mean, he got like his girlfriend who's in the video sometimes.
All right. Well, I'll take next June to do my conversion therapy.
Okay.
And then I'll.
Oh wait, there's. Oh shoot, I'm so stupid. There's Chris.
There's a woman.
There's Chris. Yeah.
Okay, so I can do a marriage.
You know about Chris, right?
I do know about Chris.
Yeah.
And then I can do a marriage.
Dude, Chris was always my favorite member.
And then I will bring Chris the sandwiches and all the sleeping bags and everything, bro. He'll be sitting there sleeping. Hand on the tombstone.
Oh my gosh. She'll be sitting in there with their hand on the tombstone.
It'll be happening, dude.
Because you know about Chris, right?
Did I say he?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Chris was the transgender, if I am understanding correctly. That's what it is, the transgender.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, okay, I've been seeing so many of the memes on Instagram now where it's like, oh, you're transgender? That's so cool. And it's like GENER.
It's not JENNER.
I don't know, whatever. January.
I actually really like saying transgender. It's really funny. It's so funny.
Anyway, so yeah, conspiracy theories. We were talking about that,
right?
Yeah,
like the transgenders.
Before we talked about me marrying Chris and inheriting Mr. Beast's fortune. All right.
Anyway.
So moon landing, either way, that's general gist.
Okay. So you gave that I gave it a 4. You gave it a 6. Okay. Pyramids. Do you think that people built the pyramids where it was like some alien shit? Like, do you think that they're ropes and pulleys system can carry them heavy blocks and make pyramids?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because, like, we can't even make buildings that stand still up, like, that long today. I don't know, man. Or did we just decide to cheapy out on everything? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I also remember correctly, I mean, you have to think that this shit was built over, like, or I don't know. I like to think it, I don't know, maybe I'm just talking straight up out of my ass.
I think you are, because you did say that thing about being able to see the flag, and you were like lying about it.
Pyramids take to build. Estimates took 15 to 30 years to build. Wow, that was not that much. Wow, 100,000 people working in 3-month shifts for 20 years. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. Wait, however, modern estimates of the number of laborers are usually much smaller, some suggesting 20 to 30,000. Okay, whatever. 20 to 30,000. That's like, do you even know, like, the number of people you've ever even, like, seen in your whole life and had any sort of meaningful interaction with is a fraction of those numbers.
Yeah.
20 to 30,000 people, dude.
That's like, Taylor Swift stadium concert kind of thing.
That's
right.
That's a lot.
So
imagine those
all
Swifties.
the Swifties
moving them bricks.
Came to, maybe it is real. I feel like if Taylor was like, I want a pyramid, you guys make it, I think the Swifties would do it.
Here's the thing. So you have to consider with a conspiracy theory like this, like Occam's razor. So like, what's the alternative, right? So it's like, okay, like a really, really crazy, but albeit possible, just like crazy and hard to believe that, like, ancient technology and just like, crap ton of manpower got it done. Or aliens. And it's like, okay.
Well, I already do believe in aliens, so I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing. It's one thing to believe in aliens, to be like, yeah, maybe there's some, like, silicon-based life forms that are, like, eating algae or some shit, like, light years away, but to be like, aliens came here, they built a giant tower, and we're like, yeah, we're good. And
so it's like, dipped. It's kind of like how the U.S. builds, like, their military bases in other countries,
Oh, good. Yeah.
What if it's surveillance?
One day they're going to open up.
Yeah, Illuminati's going to open up.
Megamind's going to come out and start doing a Fortnite
Dude, I love
dance.
Megamind. You know what I need to watch again? I saw...
Fortnite.
Oh my god. I saw clips of the movie Monsters vs. Aliens. Great movie. And I think I need to watch that again. That's a good movie.
It was a documentary for what's gonna come out of the pyramids.
Exactly, yeah.
Just gonna see Bob come out.
Yeah. Wait, but he's not the alien, he's the monster.
He's just gonna start. default dance.
Oh yeah. No, I think it's like the president's gonna start.
Yeah, it's all the same shit. Yeah, maybe they're living in there. I don't know. I mean, I just like it is really an amazing wonder of the world, but at the same time, the like there are like documented things of like them like wetting the ground to like make the stones move or something.
Okay.
Across the sand.
So
I don't
they
know.
Pee on the ground.
They like pee on the ground or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Like it's impressive and it seems hard, but like at the same time, it's like the
Not
alternative
impossible.
is just like I don't know. I find it so hard to believe that aliens would do all that and then like what?
What if it was a present for us? They're like, here you go.
It was a present.
Yeah. They're like Santa,
like your shitty like art clay that you made in like second grade for like Mother's Day or whatever. You're like, here you go, and you're like, what's that? And you're like, it's triangle.
Yeah, see,
it's triangle.
That's what they gave to
us.
Oh. I guess realistically, now that
lovely,
I gotta think about it,
thank you.
It probably is possible with like hundreds of thousands of people, and like taking that long. Like if it was like, oh, it was built in a year with 100,000 people, I'd be like, But if they're saying like decades, then like that the math kind of does add up a little bit.
Because you have to think 20 to 30 years. Like any modern building built now is like what, like a couple years at most, and even that's like. Even like the ambitious projects that take that long.
True, and a lot of times like they could do it faster. They just like don't. Like how like Eden took like forever to get built, and it like could have been built in like because like they did like most of it. And
geolocating the podcast as we speak.
Dude, literally. Oh shoot. Yeah, Virginia Eaton High School. Anyways, but like that's like they literally finished it up like within the last like few months. Like they just but yeah, they could have had that done like a billion years ago.
It's all the beer runs they had to do.
It probably is. They were just time. Like, oh my gosh.
I don't know. I'm rating the pyramids a solid like 9.
9. Dude. I think I'm gonna have to agree.
Like there's a slim chance, fine, I guess, but like there's just not enough compelling evidence for me to be like, oh yeah, aliens.
Okay, 9.
I mean, maybe if there was some other like non-alien something that you could give me, then like maybe, but that's the only one that I know of. So
that's fair. Okay. All right, next, the government has the cure for cancer. I think 100%. We are in late stage capitalism. Everything sucks right now, and everyone just cares about money. Like. We definitely have the cure for cancer. Someone like really, 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 really important has cancer, and they really need to save them. They definitely can, 100%.
Anytime someone says late stage capitalism, I just think of the Joker. Like, do you know how I got this brain rot, Batman? Late stage capitalist.
Oh, I didn't see that.
My father was a late stage capitalist.
Have you seen the Lego Batman movie? That's a good movie too.
We didn't even talk.
What?
No, I haven't seen the last.
It's really good though.
I'm sure it is. I haven't. I mean, dude, the original Lego movie was good. I just like how it's like, hey, conspiracy theory. By the way, Lego Batman.
I had seen a clip earlier, and I remembered I need to watch that again too. Lego Batman.
What was the conspiracy? I already forgot. Oh, cure for cancer. Cure for cancer.
We 100% have it. Like I would like die betting that we have it.
What makes you think that, Sonny boy?
Just because like there's just like ain't no way. Like I'm sure we have the cure for a lot of things, but like cancer's got to be like one of the most money making ones. Like cuz there's like everything cancer. Like you can get cancer on your freaking pinky toe if you wanted to, like there's literally cancer everywhere. You can get it in your butt. You can get it in your bones, in your blood.
I mean, to me, the fact that you could get it everywhere would mean that it'd probably be like more difficult to cure.
Well, I mean, they gotta have at least a cure for one of them. Like at least one. Ain't no way.
Yeah. With all the booby cancer things they do every year, I figure.
Dude, I know. You know how many people were buying them bracelets?
That's what I'm saying. The booby should be safe by now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I 100% think we have the cure for cancer. Also, because what I was telling you earlier. So for you viewers that were not there earlier, there's like in China, a 59-year-old patient of 25 years received a transplant of pancreatic cells derived from his own stem cells, and he is now insulin independent. He does not need insulin anymore. and this marks the world's first successful use of stem cell derived transplant to cure diabetes. And someone made a big point about how like that was like not news in America. Like I literally saw this from a Twitter post and I hadn't heard about it on anywhere else. So like, and like people think that the government's kind of trying to like, you know, like, because like, you know, obviously every news station ever like, you know, picks and chooses what they want to like put out, you know,
right,
and what they want to like, you know,
it's controlled
cover.
by the deep state.
But yeah, like I genuinely think like, you know, they're not covering that because, you know, if that, you know, does happen in Japan, like is it going to come over here? Are we going to start doing that? Especially since it's stem cells, we're probably never going to do. I wonder if that's why the government's so against stem cells. You know, they like to be like, we're not going to use aborted babies. And they'll say that. But what if it really is just like stem cells are probably the cure for like most things and they just don't want that guy. And so they get stupid idiots to be like, yeah, no dead babies. And it's like, bruh, they're like already. I'm sorry to those who this might offend, but they are already gone. They're already gone.
Shit.
If you can help like people who are alive and like fix, like cure things that were like thought to not be curable, just like, oh, you can help with this symptom, like that's crazy. Why would you not do that?
Ravage the corpse, drink the blood.
Dude, like what? You know, it's like transplant, like how transplants are good. Like think about all the people who have like lived fuller lives because they got transplant, you know?
True.
So it like sucks that like, oh, we are so backwards when it comes to like the medical field.
But if they look on your card and they see that you're an organ donor, they're not gonna save you. They'll let you die.
Dude,
so
it's
they
not.
can take your organ.
Bro, it's not even. Literally.
I mean, I don't know. The lesson I always I got taught from my poppy growing up was follow the money, right? For a lot of these, and so it's like, well, who's making money from the fact that like who has what to gain from the fact that like, you know, these cures for these things like are being hidden, right? And so I guess the thing that would be for me is like, you know, big pharma, big med, you know, selling the insulin, right? They probably have a vested interest. Yeah. So if they're lobbying and shit, then I could definitely see what you're saying.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're probably most definitely lobbying because because like you don't get paid when you cure people, you know, that's like a one and done deal. But you know, you gotta give them medicine that they need like every single day, every single week, whatever. Infinite money glitch.
That's why Mr. Beast is an op, because Big Blind, you know, they don't want.
Like, yeah,
you know, Big Blind, they don't want to.
They don't want to see.
Yeah. What? Big Blind Incorporated, they don't want people seeing, bro. They need to sell the glasses industry, bro. Oh yeah. They hate Mr. Beast.
I think they probably do the glasses. Yeah.
They do the braille industry.
Dude, I bet they can cure blindness. Well, I guess they can cure. Okay, well, yeah, you can. But yeah, I just think like for a lot of things, you know, like diabetes, probably like a lot of like STDs and like, you know, cancer. I bet for cancer, we definitely have a cure for at least one of them. And for the other things, if we don't have a cure, we definitely could have a cure. But we are just held back by the government and companies because they're one and the same. I say the government, but it's probably more likely companies, but they're one and the same.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that like, I'm like fairly certain. I'm not going to specify as to like which diseases I think have a cure, but overall, just the fact that there is a cure for any number of diseases that are just kind of being hidden by people who want to lobby to, you know, just keep profiteering. I'll give that a solid 9. Okay. And then I was gonna say like I'll even give a 10 to the notion of I lost my train of thought. I am so tired. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? Oh no. Okay, no. So currently the way things are, 9, there is a cure and it's being hidden, and then a 10 to the fact that if like proper research was being done, if it's not already, that we already would have a cure for things that aren't cured. That's like true. for sure 10.
Just like how, because you know how like it'll be like, oh, water powered car, and then it's like, wow, he killed himself, that's crazy. You know, like it's like that. Like if there was a cure, like I don't know if you'll see this, but like people on TikTok will be like, oh my gosh, I graduated and now I'm like working on like cancer studies, woo, and all the comment section will be like, girl, watch out, girl, duck, like R.I.P. We'll miss you and stuff like that, like. So I think, like, again, they be killing the people who are making the water cars because oil, big oil. So.
Well, we're gonna run out of big oil eventually. So.
Dude, I know. We're gonna run out. What are they gonna do then?
Oops.
We're gonna make it like. Will they run it? I guess maybe electric vehicles will take over at that point. Maybe
all water car.
Yeah, all water car. But yeah, so I'm giving it a 10. That is, I think, like 110% true. We gotta have a cure for at least one cancer, and if not cancer, something. There is definitely something we have the cure for, and we just don't want to put it out.
I'll throw in a solid 9.5 on that.
Okay.
I can say with pretty good confidence. I'll just
9.5.
That way, if it ends up being wrong, that I can point to that 5% and be like, see, I told you.
If it's wrong, then I'm like, you're lying. You're a liar, idiot.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, next on the list, 9/11.
Oh, 9/11.
9/11.
I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about here. Inside job.
Inside job.
All right.
So?
Yeah.
I actually don't know a lot about that conspiracy. Give me a little rundown.
There's no conspiracy, bro. Just Bush did it. Bush did it, bro. Just fucking stick that in your pipe, smoke it, just pass it around the circle.
Wait, why would he do that though?
Bush did it.
For what reason?
Bush did it.
Like, what is people?
Because it was Omega lol.
Oh. Is that just like an actual like neat one? Like, there's actually not even like
Omega lol. No, there's like actual like belief behind it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've seen the thing where it's like jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but
okay, yeah, I've heard that. What does that mean in regards to that?
Basically, like, the thing is, the argument is that like the temperatures that the combustion from the airplane exploding may, I guess, in the jet fuel mainly, which would have been the hottest thing, I think, had to be hot enough to, I guess, melt the steel beams that like supported the main structure of the building, so that it would collapse the way that it did. But I guess supposedly jet fuel can't melt steel beams, so it shouldn't have collapsed the way it did. And if you look, you can kind of see what maybe looks like a series of ignitions or like bombs or something like going off.
Oh, really?
Like, if you like look really closely at it, but I don't know. It's also like Nokia phone footage, and someone probably recreated it on Gmod and then recreated it on Roblox. And then...
Probably is. That's probably. I wonder if there's a Fortnite map. 9/11. Map. They got planes in Fortnite, so it's like. And then they like gritty on you.
Can I get your 9/11? My what? Your. I don't know. I know.
I think I'm gonna go with like.
I'm gonna say no, like 2.
I'm gonna give it like a I was gonna say 2 as well. I feel like 9/11 was real. Like, terrorists are real. Like, they it doesn't need to be an inside job. It could just really just be like, oh, they ain't like us. Because, there's people who are like suicide bombers. They'll just kill themselves for the cause. So
it's true. There's people who just do it. The walls.
There's people who just like ram planes into like buildings sometimes. So
the only reason I'm giving it a 2 and not a 1 or a 0 is because I am not going to, despite the fact that I am, red, white, and blue-blooded American, I'm not going to put it past my government to, fake some shit in the name of, sticking their nose in places it doesn't belong.
That's true. They could have just been like, we really want to bomb these people.
Yeah, so it's like, oh no, they attacked us, and now we gotta go, raid war on them for like years and years and years,
Dude,
fucking Desert Storm, all that shit. So like, I wouldn't put it past them to do that, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think so.
They're like, guys, they crashed into our towers. We have to take all the oil that we just found out is there. That's crazy.
we have to test all the jet fuel they have over there to make sure it can't melt the steel beam. We have to test that theory.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna give it 2. Like, it very slim could be, real. conspiracy, but I don't think
overwhelmingly no. In fact, I'll even go down. I'll even knock it down to a 1.
Oh, really? You say 1 now?
I'll knock it down because I really don't think it's true. I just wouldn't put it past Uncle Sam to do some bullshit. But
well, the scale is from 1 to 10, not like 0 to 10.
Well,
so
you know what? I'm adding a 0. I'm putting my presidential stamp on this one. I'm vetoing this 1 to 10 scale.
Yeah, I forgot to tell the viewers that we have Joe Biden.
All right. Congress just passed a new law, and there's a 0 now, and I'm giving it a 1. Dang it.
Okay. Is the Earth flat? What are your thoughts on that? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that's a stupid thing.
So, okay, think about it this way though. If you have a ball and you put it on the ground, if the Earth is round, why the ball ain't go nowhere?
Because like it's just so big.
It roll off the ball.
So big.
You got a ball. You put ball on the ball. The ball roll off the ball.
Because that's like a little ball.
So everyone in Australia is just upside down, bro. They're just hanging.
They are.
They're just hanging by their toes.
Yeah. Well, I think because of the atmosphere, that's why you're not like upside down. It's like, it's like kind of traps you in. So like, you're, like is that not like in like gravity? Like you were stuck to the ground, like you're not upside down.
They're surfing on the clouds down there in Australia. They're like Kakarot. They're just they're flying around on it.
Yeah, Earth definitely not flat.
Is flat. For sure.
It's just a big old ball.
No. I've never seen the curvature myself. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's pictures of
you know what? There's also pictures of Judy Hopps R34. That doesn't make it real, alright? As much as we wish.
So you say the moon landing is real, but the Earth is flat.
Yeah, correct.
I don't know about that.
Listen, as much as we wish that the Earth was round and that Judy Hopps R34 was real, alright?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
We can't always get what we want.
I don't know if there's a we in this,
Oh, it's we. It may not be. It may not be you and me, but it may not be you and me. But there is a we.
Like the Nintendo product.
It's something.
Like
Yeah.
the
something. Are we gonna have a problem?
Oh, you're gonna use your remote, and you're gonna.
Yeah. No. Earth. That's some stupid bullshit. The flat Earth is.
Flat Earth. 1, not real.
Yeah, just straight up false.
1.
It is fun. 0. It is. I will say it is probably one of the more entertaining theories to play around with, though.
Yeah.
It is fun to just kind of go outside and just kind of stare at the horizon sometimes and just like stick your hand on your chin and be like, And then you go back to watching, Mr. Beast videos on YouTube and you're like, oh yeah, this shit's round.
You're like, cool. Mr. Beast, he was almost in the Titanic. Alright, next.
Restores my faith in humanity.
Lizard people. Are there lizard people? I'm gonna have to go with Nar.
I'd say the closest thing we have is Mark Zuckerberg.
That's fair. Yeah. Actually, now that you say that, I might have to make it like
Bro,
a 2.
have you seen him like do anything?
Wait.
Like in that congressional hearing when they were like talking to him about like like Facebook and like encroaching on people's privacy and stuff, dude. I swear I saw his I saw his eyelids do the little like windshield wiper things.
Oh, really?
Like, really cool.
He was like, "Do you guys say something about flies?
Yeah.
They're flying here." And then they're like, "No, we're talking about the files that you stole, all the records and people's data."
I don't know, man. The lizard people, they could be. I don't know. That seems kind of really far-fetched. Like, if you want to say something about like deep state or Illuminati, like fine, whatever. But like, where are you getting lizard people from?
That's true.
Like, I don't know. That's some fucking Spider-Man shit. It'd be cool.
That's true.
Well, maybe not. I don't know if I want lizard people ruling the world, but fair, I mean, it would. Intriguing. How about that? It'd be intriguing. It would definitely. I would definitely give it some Reddit up dudes if I found out it was real. But I'm gonna give that one a solid 0 on my newfound scale that includes 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 0 also. I think it's actually funny because there's this show on Netflix. You guys should all watch it. It's called Inside Job, actually, and it's just like a play on like a bunch of conspiracies and stuff like that. And it's like this girl like who works for like the deep state.
Is that cartoon?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. You should watch it. It's
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like it's probably like my favorite, if not second favorite show. I just really like it. And um, like one of the scenes is like, oh yeah, like there's like lizard people,
yeah.
and so it was like what they did was like the government, like the U.S. government, had like a deal with the lizard people where I think they like were giving them money for like weapons and whatever or something like that, and then in return they were like, yeah, we'll cause global warming, you know, so like because like you know how like the reptiles like the hotter temperatures.
They need it.
Yeah, and I thought that was like a funny little joke.
That's the one that's kind of like the Rick and Morty adjacent sort of looking show. Kind of looks like Rick and Morty style.
I don't.
Am I making it? It has that like scientist lady, right?
Yeah, it's the scientist lady. Is that Rick and Morty style?
Okay, and is there like that military dude?
Yeah, there's the military.
Okay, yes.
He's like half dolphin.
I do know which show you're talking about.
Oh, have you seen it or do you just?
I've seen clips from it. So
oh, you should really watch it. It's really good.
I'll have to watch it,
dude. It sucks because they ended the second part on because it's part 1 and part 2, so it's not like season 1 and 2.
Oh my goodness, just like Joe Turreau.
And then there was gonna be a season 2, but then they canceled it because Netflix is the worst and they suck, and they left it on a cliffhanger, and I'll kill them because they're bad. Anyways.
Did the creator do like a bad or something?
No, they didn't even do anything.
Oh.
They just like did it, and then they were like, "Hey guys, season 6 of Big Mouth." And everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, why?"
Big. I like the way you said Big Mouth with a B emoji.
Because it's stupid mouth. That's why. Anyways, next.
Lizard People 0.
Yeah, Lizard People 0. Birds are not real.
Birds. What's the deal with birds?
I'm pretty sure the like guy in charge of that, who like started that, is like just like a regular guy who was like, oh yeah, I just brought it up, made it up as like a joke. Like I don't even believe it.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, that seems to be the case. But have you ever checked out the Birds Aren't Real Reddit?
No, I haven't.
It's kind of interesting.
Are there people who like actually believe it? Because I know like most people like will say it as a joke. Like I'll say it as a joke.
I don't think anyone, for the most part, people don't believe it. But sometimes you just see some birds just do some weird shit.
That's true.
You know, just I don't know, a bird like meowing or something.
Oh yeah,
like,
I think that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
something right with that when you give it a couple knocks on the head. Yeah. What's going on there? Stupid
dude, it was so sad.
Bird.
There was this bird on the side of the road like a few weeks ago that me and Kelly saw, and it like only had one leg.
This isn't gonna end well. Oh, okay.
It was so sad, and it just had to like hop, and it was so sad. It wasn't flying for some reason. It was just like hopping along the ground.
We really ran over it to put it out of its misery.
I wanted to capture it, but it was like we were like at like a stoplight, so
you didn't have any more Ultra Balls on you.
No, I didn't. I ran out, yeah. Okay. Birds aren't real.
Just fucking throwing rocks at it.
Not real.
Yeah, no. Birds are real.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna give that a solid. You know, I'm gonna give that a 1. I don't actually believe it, so technically a 0. But I think it's funny, and I kind of want it to be true.
Okay.
I really want it to be true, so I'm gonna give it a 1 just because, you know.
You know what though?
You gotta believe.
Actually,
gotta believe in something.
I might give it a 1 as well because.
Oh.
They're from that.
Because my mother-in-law's
a bird. I bet the government has like a robot bird somewhere.
At least
one.
And
yeah, at least one. So there's got to be at least like one or a few birds that aren't real. Like, you know, like in The Incredibles, they got that like parrot that like spies on like Mr. Incredible.
That's exactly where my brain went.
Yeah. So, dude, that's another movie I need to watch. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna.
You're like at a park and you see Big Bird fly by and you're like,
yeah, Big Bird.
Squints eyes real hard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, birds are real, but would absolutely love for that one to be true, dude.
That would be nice.
It's so cool. I could own my own like pet robot bird.
Dude, I want a robot bird. You can get like a Furby. That's like the closest thing.
Cause like is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Robot bird. That's the closest thing to a robot bird.
How about like an actual bird?
No, that's the closest thing to a robot bird.
Oh gosh.
Furby.
That's just.
Wait, Furby is a robot. Or am I thinking of something else?
It's just a house spawn, bro. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's the
robot guys. Yeah, they're
bro.
robots.
I've heard too many stories of like
Have
people
you seen
having
the
like power
Furbies?
outages at their house. The long for yes, I saw the long for. Bro, oh fuck, bro! I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I hate that. Every time I'm reminded of Furby's existence, I need to like cleanse myself. Start burning some like sage and bring out the clear quartz and cleanse the air.
That gives me an idea. Next podcast, we should talk about our fears.
Talk about our fears.
Yeah, things that we're scared of.
Oh my goodness.
That would be so good. You can
Number
talk about
one,
Furbies.
women.
Oh. Nursing cringe.
Hey, this is a good time to mention, by the way, dear commenters, if you have any suggestions for future podcasts, let us know. Let us know. Be sure to sound off. You know, we'll do our due diligence and you know, give you guys what you want. You know, we're just humble servants of the people.
Yeah, tell us what you're interested in so that we can profit off of that.
So yeah, so that way we can lobby for other people to not start podcasts on your thing.
I'll be like, we did true crime first. You
can't
do it.
We did true crime first. We invented crime.
Yeah.
We copyrighted it.
Committed this crime.
Anyone who commits a crime, we can sue you because we copyrighted crime.
I did the crime, so you can't talk about it without my consent.
Murder is copyrighted now.
Alright, next. Companies / the government definitely kills people, and as a example, JFK being killed by the CIA. I actually don't know if I believe that one specifically, but I do know that the government and companies definitely kill people like Boeing.
So, like, as a general topic, like, I think we can both agree, like, 10.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
For sure, yeah.
For sure. Easy. CIA, like, for sure.
Easy, for sure. Like, I'd give it an 11, to be honest.
And then you... Oh, man, why can't I be... And then then you have to get into, like, specifics, right? And then you're like, you know, that's where things get a little hairy. You know, you get into JFK... If you're gonna say companies, you know, the Boeing that happened recently, although that's pretty cold. I mean, dude literally was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna kill myself. So if I say I kill myself, it." Oh, he killed himself. Oh no!
They're like, he somehow stabbed himself in the back 20 times. That's crazy.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah, no. So that. Fucking give that one like a 29 on the scale, bro.
That's
like
true.
Boeing definitely did that shit.
For sure, yeah.
Fucking Harambe had some insider information about Boeing. They had to take him out.
Did you already say Epstein?
Yeah. Oh yes,
of course
Epstein.
Of course.
That's good.
That guy definitely didn't kill himself.
He definitely did not kill himself. You know, Pung Bob and the boys had to get in there and take him out before.
Exactly. Yeah.
Before the list came out. We couldn't have it on there, bro. It just wasn't a good rap.
Also, circling back to the like cure for cancer thing, I'm pretty sure there were people who were like really, really close to the cure for cancer, and then they would end up dying. You know, so there definitely is a cure for like any one of the types of cancer because they've gotten like that close that they definitely probably have it by now. They just replaced that researcher with one that's like paid by the government to not put it out there. All right, so
how close can you get to finding a cure, but pretend that you still don't have one?
Exactly.
Honest, that actually sounds like a more difficult job. Just like convincing people or like convincing the scientific community, because you have to keep in mind, right, that this isn't like the scientific community isn't just under like our government, right? It's like the entire globe.
That's true.
Right? So even so, you have to bank on the fact that like, you know, the other governments are like in on it as well, but also that like
maybe they are too, honestly.
I don't know. So now that I'm thinking about that kind of makes me question that a little bit more, because then it would take every government to be in on it, and there's plenty of people all around the world doing cancer research. So
maybe they're either all in on it, or the people who aren't maybe like trying to keep it hidden. Maybe like the U.S. government kind of has a thing where it's like, hey, can you not make like a big deal about this? You know, like if you do find it.
I don't know. There's something going on there, but yeah, government definitely kills people.
Do you think that the CIA killed JFK though? Because I haven't heard that much about that one. I know like a bit, but.
From what I've seen, that one has some decent ground to it.
Oh, really?
Because there were a bunch of documents that got unclassified. I don't know when.
Are they the ones that got classified like within the last few years?
It was either the last few years or like the 90s, which I know it's like a very big stretch of time.
Yeah,
I don't remember, but
I just remember some documents being leaked like like recently within the last like 5 to 10 years or something.
Oh
was, like,
yeah,
really
the
big.
documents that were like, oh yeah, BT dub aliens are real. Okay, bye.
Yeah, those
yeah.
ones. Yeah.
But at that point, everyone was like, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
We've seen Monsters vs. Aliens.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember when it was, but there was a bunch of documents regarding, because there was like an investigation into it. I want to say it was like Lyndon B. Johnson, you know, fallout president who like launched an investigation or whatever else, and there's like a bunch of phone calls and like just a bunch of documents about it, and it's like,
oh really?
I don't know. There's like a bunch of shady shit of, you know, like stuff being whited out, whatever else. And it's like, excuse me. If this was like an actual attack, like I don't understand why you would have to do so much like cover up, unless it was, you know, you're trying to like cover up public hysteria because it was tied to like a bigger like part of like being part of the Cold War, and it was, you know, like Cuban nationalists or something like getting involved. I don't know. That's the best. If it is not the CIA that killed him, then that's the second best thing I can think of, was like not wanting to cause like public hysteria over the fact that, like, you know, the Cold War could be not cold sooner than we thought it would have been. But I don't know. I'll give the JFK a solid like 5. I'm pretty split. Not sure.
I was gonna say, yeah, before I I didn't know much about it, so I was just like, oh, you know, John Wilkes Booth. But if there is like actual like documents and stuff, then I'll give it a 5. You know, either way, we go either way.
You're saying John Wilkes Booth?
Is that not his name?
I'm pretty sure that was the Abe. That's the
Abe
Lincoln.
Sorry, my bad. I thought you said. Wait, what's his name again?
Boy, that's Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Lol.
So many presidents getting killed these days. You know? It's hard to keep up.
It's like the. I just killed. Can you guys stay alive for like 5 freaking minutes?
I wonder why there's not assassinations anymore. You know.
Well, probably because it's not really necessary for my man. You know, the bike is already... Yeah. Dude, the bike was a paid agent.
Oh my god.
The bike, the stairs...
not even just him, but like even just stairs. Any of the other ones recently. Oh, there's the stairs.
Everything's trying to kill him.
They put a banana on there. Mario put a banana on there.
They're all deep state agents.
It's just like crazy because like I've seen things where people will like did you see that one guy who like was like a veteran and he like lit himself on fire outside of like whatever it was, and it was like him protesting like the government's handling on all these like wars and stuff like that. And it's just kind of crazy because I think about it, and like there's definitely been like multiple things where people will like kill themselves because they're like, I just can't with this government, like everything's going to shit, whatever. And it's just like, I wonder what, am I gonna get put on like a list for this? But like I genuinely wonder
Too
like
late now.
What stops people from like thinking like, I'm gonna kill myself anyways, take someone out with you know? Like that's why I'm just like surprised that it's like not like I'm not gonna do nothing like that. Government, I'm not gonna. But like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just surprised that like that isn't something that goes through these people's heads, because I know people have also asked that same question.
It does. They're called school shooters.
Well, like that's what I'm saying. Like, why not go after like not children? And like again, like if you're gonna kill yourself anyways, like you're not gonna get caught. Like, you know, if you're gonna kill yourself, like why? Like, you know, like instead of like protesting against like whatever, like like how like school shooters, like they'll be like, oh, they were bullied in school, and it's like, well, the elementary schoolers weren't bullying them. The people in high school were like, why aren't you beating up your bullies or something instead of shooting like kids? You know, I always wonder why they don't like do that to other people.
I mean, maybe they think
that they have the problem with.
Maybe they think it's fun.
Maybe they're crazy. I don't know. I guess.
Maybe they think it. I agree. The guy who like lit himself on fire. Like, I feel like you're just kind of looking for an excuse to kill yourself at that point. Like, that doesn't seem very sane-minded to me.
True. I know
Could be wrong, but that to me screams like he was going out anyway and was just trying to do something with it.
I know that people, like, you know, will be really big with, like, their protests and, like, their demonstrations of that because they want to, like, garner attention. So maybe it could have been that as well, you know, trying to bring attention to the cause.
I mean, I guess, but that's...
Like, it's morbid, but it's like,
fucking gnarly,
if he, like, just shoots himself in the head, that's not, you know, that's not a crazy news story. Like, someone's shooting themselves in the head right now. But, lighting yourself on fire in front of like whatever was it, the White House? I don't know.
Oh, somewhere in
Some, like,
DC.
Capitol building, somewhere. But yeah, like that's like way bigger, you know. And I think like people saw him doing that too.
Yes,
so.
I don't know. That's fucking. That's wild, man. And I don't know. I'm sure that someone who has nothing left to lose, could potentially do that. But I guess more people decide that it's just more fun to shoot people in an open crowd than it is to kill one specific person. So,
which is like you could take out your anger on whoever you have the problem with. You know, it's like still probably not a good thing to do, but like I'm just surprised they don't do that instead.
Right.
Okay, next. Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Oh yeah, dude, the Berenstain Bears.
Pikachu's tail.
Fuck is that? Pikachu's tail. What's up with that?
Like, do you remember Pikachu having like the black line on his tail or nar?
I don't remember.
Oh, really? Because I remember that, but then people will be like, that wasn't
That's
there.
the first thing. Pikachu tail Mandela effect.
Yeah. So, like, I remember it as the picture on the left, but people will be like, that's not true. That's not real. Like, it's the picture on the right or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember it. So.
Yeah, I remember the black on the tail personally, so.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know. I mean,
when do you start watching Pokemon? Because I was watching, like, I have
really
them on, like, VHS.
Pokemon.
I'm, like, pretty old, so.
I didn't really have any Pokemon growing up. My mom thought it was demons because
really?
she was a product of the 90s, basically, growing up,
boy.
so.
Yeah, but yeah, I had, like, VHSs, so I know I was watching that, like, old-timey stuff.
Sorry, she was born in the 70s. She wasn't a product of the 90s, but mother-wise, she was a product of the 90s. She was a 90s mother, and, back then it was, like, D&D is demons, and Pokemon is demons, and Harry Potter is demons, and
Constant
dancing
Panic.
Yeah, so, Mewtwo is, the harbinger of death, which honestly is pretty cool, and, I like that. I like the fact that, the end of the world is going to be caused by Mudkip or some shit.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
I fancy that idea, personally, but
yeah, and then, like, Kit Kats, like, how it either does or doesn't have the, like, is that a hyphen? Is that what that is? Like, in between it, I don't know if you've heard that one. But yeah, like how people are like, oh, it's like kit/cat.
Well, but what's the theory in particular that like we just got put in an alternate reality where like slight shit changed?
I think it's either that or like, oh, the government like changed it and then like deleted anything that like had to do with it, which I don't know why. Like these are really stupid changes, like the bears and Pikachu, like. But yeah, it's either like alternate reality or like the government like wiped the old stuff off the face of the earth.
I'm gonna give this one a solid 0 in the current state that it's in. That whatever reality changed and like these are the remnants or whatever. If you're gonna give me some like the most plausible explanation in my opinion is just like just mass misconception, but like if you are, I feel like it would have to be reworked to something else that like we're in like a different dimension or something, like maybe like it really was that way for some of the examples, and then maybe it just got like really covered up and buried for some reason. Like they just really wanted you to forget that Pikachu's tail looked that way for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm giving it a 0. I think it's bullshit. You know what? I'll give it a 1 because it's fun.
Okay.
We'll add the fun clause. Why not?
I think. Oh well, the thing is, like, I want to give it a 5 because it's like, oh, with these Mandela effects, I'm like, oh, like how Pikachu, like, I personally like 100% believe he definitely had the like black stripe on his tail. But then at the same time, I don't really believe in like the alternative reality.
Did you get Doctor Strange, bro? You opened up a portal on your ass.
But yeah, like I don't really know if I believe in that idea, and like I don't think it's something that the government would go through the trouble covering up because like why? So like it's like hard because it's like, oh, I feel like these Mandela effects are true, but like the reasoning I don't know. So maybe I'll give it like a 3.
I mean, you have to follow the money, and you have to think of the motivations, and you got to be like, well, what would they do all that for? What would they cover it up for? And you shrug your shoulders, and you're like,
I'll give it a good 3. Probably.
I just slowly lowered the score. It's a fun one. Like that's another one, kind of with the birds, where it's like, it'd be cool. It'd be fun.
But yeah, so I give it a 3. You give it a 1. You say?
Yeah.
Okay. My phone not turning.
Less likely. How many more of these do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
We had a pretty good list. All right,
How many minutes are we in?
We're 54 minutes in.
Oh my gosh.
So I figure if there's any, what do we have left on there? Any interesting ones?
Illuminati, Area 51, QAnon, and 5G.
All right, we'll speed run. What was it again? Illuminati.
Yeah.
Illuminati. Fake.
Is that just like celebrities help run the?
It's in line with the lizard people. There's just like a shadow or cult or whatever you want to call it that like runs the world in secret. I did see something about that though, a funny tweet that was like, I love how people think that there's like a hidden group of like rich people that control the world, when like there's just a blatant group of rich people that control the world in front of you.
That's true.
Anyway. Like, you don't even have to conspiracy. They're like literally in broad daylight. Like,
that's true.
What is it, BlackRock or whatever? Like, they're just there. I think it's BlackRock. Am I making it
I don't know if I know what that is.
Yeah, there you go. They're like an investment bank company, whatever. They like own everything.
True,
anyway.
I guess it's weird because it's like technically like rich people do run the world, like how companies, you know, kind of make decisions because it's just whoever pays the most money is like what laws get passed and stuff.
We the companies.
Yeah, so I wonder. Nah, they gotta be. I think you should like not be allowed to get any money or gifts or any donations of any kind, except for like campaign donations that have to be used on campaign.
True.
Because their salaries are already like 175K just for Congress members. Like,
true. You know, we'll cover PACs and all that in our government episode. Okay. Don't you worry, dear viewers. But for the speed run portion of this, I'm gonna call Illuminati a 0. I don't think there's 0 because it's so you already see who's controlling the world in broad daylight. Like, why would you need a secret organization? I don't know.
That's true. I feel like it's real, like to the extent of like this is what's happening, but like I don't know if it's like a secret organization. But also, part of me kind of just wants to believe it. So I'm gonna give it a good.
It's fun.
I'm gonna give it a good 5. You give it a 1. You say.
If you want to say that there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, as far as like, you know, how rich people control the world, then I can go with you that far. But that's fair, like to say like Illuminati specifically, that's like a cold or like, you know, just something like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'll give it like a 4 because it's like I don't know if it's like Illuminati per se, but like there's probably like the base idea is kind of there. I think it's fun. Have you heard like the things where people think that like Beyonce and Jay-Z are part of the Illuminati or like head of it? In Inside Job, there is like an Illuminati and they're like in it. They're like the heads of it, and so it's funny. Yeah.
Under my umbrella corporation.
Dude, it literally is. It's so funny. Like there's like lizard people. There's the deep state. There's the Illuminati. There's like a few other
the Masonry
cults,
or whatever.
But yeah. Oh, there's like Atlanteans. Oh my gosh, Atlantis.
Atlantis is real. 10. Moving on.
You think so?
Yep. I saw a movie about it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It's like a treasure for Atlantis or something. I think you're right. With Milo. Yep.
All right. Area 51 has aliens. 10.
Yeah.
You give it a 10?
Yeah, I'll give it a solid 7. I think 7, it's very
really?
Well, just because the unclassified documents said a lot, but at the same time, I also have to acknowledge the fact that like I did say earlier that like aliens, I didn't think built the pyramids. So if I am gonna stay consistent and say that like
you can still say aliens are real, but say they didn't make the pyramids.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but I mean I feel like if we have any sort of alien involvement now, especially at Area 51, I doubt. I don't know. I guess time has passed.
I just like
yeah.
For me, because I remember like, oh, I don't know if aliens are real, but then I was like, if like the universe is as big as it is, like, ain't no way like we're like the only like, you know, developed living, you know, things on any planet ever.
I mean, sure, but they gotta be advanced, you know.
That's true. It makes me wonder, like, oh, they have to be advanced to get all the way over here and us to have them. But at the same time, if they're that advanced, how do we capture them? Is our government just really, really strong, or is this just like not very plausible?
You know what? I never even thought about it that way.
You know, because like, can our ass really capture these people like that?
You know what? Maybe it was just like a trade agreement. They're like, hey, if you like help us develop technology, we'll give you like Doritos or something.
We'll trade you one person to probe, and we'll and then we'll give you an alien.
And they were like, "Oh shit, Doritos and people, whoa!"
You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I know how they captured the aliens. They used the monsters. Duh.
They used the monsters.
Yeah, you know. They use like what's her name, like Gigantosaur or something? I think that's her name. And like remember. Bob and like the missing link and the roach guy.
We need a miracle. We need monsters.
Wait, why is that really good?
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I give it a
Area
10.
51 aliens. I'll give it a 7. It's
7.
pretty likely, but I don't know. Still have some doubts.
Okay. Next, QAnon.
QAnon, Daddy Trump, oh yeah.
So they just like
child pedophilia ring, Democrats, something, Hillary Clinton.
Are they just a group that are like?
It's a bunch of. It's a bunch zero. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh wait, what's the like premise of QAnon?
Like cult. I don't even remember.
Cult that's like obsessed with like conservative ideals or something.
QAnon shaman. I don't want to know about the shaman. What the fuck is QAnon? It's something about Donald Trump as a shadow cabal of the Democratic principalities. Something. No, something. Here's the thing: the fact that the conspiracy is just like mentioning, like parties, political parties, is like already the biggest red flag. Like it's like the Democrats are like pedophilia ring cult something, and they're attacking Daddy Trump. Zero. It's a bunch of bull. And in Trump we trust something or other. That's about it. Basically, if you see QAnon, just imagine a picture of Jesus, but with Cheeto Man's face on it. Oh, you see the golden light falling down. So. Anyway, there's that one. That one's fun to meme on. I'll give that one a solid 3 just because it's fun to meme on.
Oh really?
Definitely a bunch of garbage. Also, the ratings are not the ratings at all.
Okay. Bye baby.
All right, what's the last one?
Okay, wait. It says it centers around the belief that a secret cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles, including prominent politicians and celebrities, control the world. That former President Donald Trump is fighting against them. Followers of QAnon believe in a coming great awakening where these wrongdoers will be exposed. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give that a good like.
The Papa John Day of Reckoning. It's here. It's coming.
I'll give it like. Honestly, like a 0. I'm gonna have to give that a 0.
Yes, give it a freaking 0, bro.
Wait, are you giving it a 0?
Yes, Donald Trump is not Omni-Man.
Yeah. Omni-Man skateboard butt.
What the fuck is he doing? No, it's a bunch of bullshit. Alright, one last one for the road.
5G. That's the last one.
Yeah. It's giving us cancer, but they don't want to cure it, and microwaves, and chemtrails, and...
Like they're talking about like the 5G that's on like the phone.
Yes, it's like used to mind control, I think, or give people cancer. I actually don't even know what this one's about. I just know
if it's controlling my mind, I'm not doing anything. Like
what?
I don't know what like if they're like consume my I'm poor, so I don't buy things, and then like I don't do anything for the government, so
something about it is I don't know. Health impact. It causes cancer. It was the cause of COVID-19. 5G weakens your immune system. 5G kills birds or insects. COVID-19 puts microchips in people and they control you with 5G. 5G is part of a grid of a larger surveillance. 5G is a weapon system. 5G maps the insides of bodies and homes. It replicates the body and causes like radiation, whatever that is. So basically 5G is just like a bunch of voodoo, Bayou magic, and I don't buy it. I think that's a bunch of stupid tinfoil hat nonsense. I mean, goodness gracious, if 5G was going to take us out, you'd think that, opening the microwave would have already fried little, Timmy's brains in half anyway.
That's true.
So...
Yeah, I'm going to give that a good 0.
If microwaves are safe, then surely 5G is safe, and if it's not, then I guess Hail Hydra or whatever.
Maybe that's why they're trying to push us to using air fryers, so there's no 5G.
Yeah.
Big air fryer is trying to save us. Big air fryer. Yeah, from big microwave.
Oh goodness, yep. I love air frying with my cellular data.
Dude, yeah, I used the air fryer to make a phone call the other day.
Yeah, play Mr. Beast videos to make chicken nuggets until the super hot fire warms them up. play Drake beef.
I give it a good 0. What do you say?
Give that one a solid 0. What a lame way to end it off. I wish there was a better conspiracy theory. But hey, you know what? We saved the fun ones for last. So.
That's true. They were the funny ones.
There's that. Hey, thanks for joining us on today's episode of the podcast, guys. This one was a fun one. Tell us what you think. Tell us which of these, if you disagree about our opinions or any other,
If you disagree, you're wrong.
Well, yeah, ding-a-ling-dong, your opinion is wrong. But if you have any other good theories you're interested in or other topics you want us to cover, yada yada, the works. Thanks for joining us. Any final comments, Mickey?
There's so many conspiracy theories. We could definitely make a part 2 if we wanted to. So if you have any ones that you're interested in, let us know.
For sure
100%.
You have any daily wisdom? Any traveling knowledge to impart among our impressionable viewers to improve their livelihoods?
Don't drive drunk and kill yourself.
That's don't drive drunk, kill yourself.